Here's how you make Morning Glory muffins. These delicious muffins are filled with 50% inclusions. So while they feel better for you, they absolutely taste delicious. You can make them with our regular cream cake base or with our vegan base to give your customers a fun vegan treat. Today we're going to use our regular cream cake base. So here's what's going in the bowl. We've got our rich cream vanilla cream cake base. We'll mix that with whole eggs. Then we'll have oil, water, and vanilla. After that, we're gonna talk about those inclusions. We've got flax seeds, ground cinnamon, shredded or flaked coconut, your choice, raisins, rolled oats. It's important here to use rolled oats, not instant oats. Gotta use the rolled or they'll fall apart in the muffin. Walnuts, shredded carrots. These carrots, you can choose to buy the pre-shredded IQF, meaning individually quick frozen from Dawn, or you can shred fresh yourself, whatever works best. And last but not least, apples. I've used diced IQF apples from Dawn. Now we're going to mix the muffins. So these muffins are being made in a micro batch. You'll never make a batch this small in your bakery. So I'm just gonna tell you how much the baker's percents are so you can make the recipe as big or as small as you like. Here's how to mix the batter. First, we're going to add the egg and the base into a bowl and mix for 1 minute on low speed. Then we'll scrape the bowl. Next, we'll turn the speed up to 2 for another 3 minutes. After that, we'll add the oil, water, and vanilla if using, and turn it on first speed for 1 minute. Scrape the bowl one more time, and finally do another 3 minutes on first speed. After that, it's time to stir in the inclusions. 5% rolled oats, 10% shredded carrots, 10% raisins. Mine are nice and fluffy and juicy because I used bakery essentials, but if yours don't look like that, you might need to soak them first. 1% flaxseed, 2.5% shredded coconut, 15% IQF apples. I've thawed mine first. 7.5% walnuts. And finally, 0.01% cinnamon. We are going to put the mixer on first speed and just stir these until they are combined. When the bowl looks pretty good, we'll scrape it for our last time and give it another twirl around just to get the last of those inclusions right in. Now it's time to scoop the muffins. I use a crown muffin pan because Dawn studies have shown that customers prefer the look of a crown muffin to a regular muffin. You'll notice how my pan has a little lip. That's gonna give my muffin that gorgeous crown. Before I can load up this pan, I need to treat the outsides of the crown with my Bakery Essentials pan spray. So that's step number 1. Normally you would not treat muffin pans with pan spray, but I want my liner to only go up to this first lip and to give the batter some room to move through this crown. So we want the muffins to come off nicely, and that's why we use the pan spray. Next step is to line the muffins. When using crown muffin pans, only use a liner that goes up to that first lip. This allows the crown on the muffin to appear while baking. Next, I'm going to scoop my muffins. I'm using a 4-ounce gray scoop. Now we know that muffin batter doesn't weigh the same as water, so this 4-ounce gray scoop is actually gonna give me about 4.25 ounces of batter. Those experienced bakers are gonna look at this and say, oh my gosh, chef, you're overfilling it. And if it was a traditional pan, I would be. But because we want this crown to work for us, we're going to overfill slightly so that the batter can move up around that crown as it bakes. A nice flat scoop, and in we go. Fill it all the way up. And the reason we've treated this pan with a little pan spray is so that as this batter expands and becomes super crowns, it can release nicely. Once the batter is scooped, we're going to put a few rolled oats on top. Again, it's important anytime you're baking to use rolled oats, not instant oats. And the reason for that is that instant oats are cut a lot thinner than rolled oats. And so if you try to use them in your baking, they're gonna fall apart on the inside of the recipe and they'll burn up in the oven on the top. Because there are walnuts in it, if you feel like, I want my customers to know there's a nut in it, go ahead and put a few walnuts on the top. These little guys are gonna go in the oven, 350 to 365, depending on if you have a convection oven or not. Off we go. Here are our finished Morning Glory muffins. Look at how delicious and appetizing they look. You can really see the crown from that gorgeous crown muffin pan, and our cream cake base, which is formulated to crown.